Hello, my fellow DGX owners. Welcome to Club DGX, DGX enthusiasts. Those of you who are on the fence thinking, should I buy this or not? Welcome, welcome. Today we're going to be talking about the DGX 670 outputs. There seems to be a big problem when you take a look at the DGX 670 in that it only has one output. One output? How on earth are you going to get headphones and output for your mixer or your DAW? Well, it's a very simple solution. There's such a thing called a Y-splitter cable. And the Y-splitter stereo breakout cable will help you break down a stereo output into a dedicated left and right. And as a result of that, you're going to have a whole lot more control on your DGX 670. Whether you're trying to use it going into a mixer for live performances where you want to pan stuff left and right, or whether you want to take it into an audio box and into your DAW. Now, there's a better way of doing this. The better way of doing this is using a USB output from the DGX 670 going into your computer and ultimately into your DAW, routing it into your DAW using the USB out. That is one of the best ways ever. And I want to always say a huge thank you to my friends on this channel, to Robert and Glenn, for pointing that out. It has been really helpful to me as a producer to get clean output. In fact, my latest single, I used the USB out, and I wanted to showcase the power of the DGX and illustrate how it could be used for anything. You can find that new single. It's called Happy Trappy. You can find it under Phill C on Spotify. But let's talk about how versatile the DGX 670 is. It's got feature-rich digital piano that stands out for its high-quality stereo recording and output capabilities. Now, someone will say, but Phill, this is a cheap keyboard, just $800. Can anything good come out of it? Oh yes, if you spend time tweaking the pianos, tweaking the sounds, you can get some pretty decent output. Now, you can also record to stereo on the DGX 670 using the audio capability to record to WAV file. You can take advantage of the enhanced sound quality. There's a richness and depth to stereo recording because it captures the sound from two different perspectives, providing a sense of depth and space. And this creates a more immersive and realistic listening experience. Talking about dynamic range, with stereo recording, the DGX 670 can capture a wider dynamic range, making it possible to record delicate nuances and powerful crescendos accurately. Talking about the natural instrument sound, piano voices from the DGX 670 can be effectively tweaked to get something closer to a real piano sound. Right off the bat, the piano room functionality gives you some pretty realistic sounds, and I know that there are higher end keyboards that do way better, but for the price, I cannot begrudge the DGX 670. There's an instrumental variety on the DGX 670. There's strings, there's brass, there's woodwinds, and they really are not bad sounds for the buck. Just $850 measly. Are you kidding me? You compare that to the Genos and the PA5X and other keyboards in the market, you got to just say, thank you, Lord, for the DGX 670. Talking about built-in recording features, it's got a 16-track recorder for you to sequence 16 different instruments. And then you've got the USB audio recorder where you can easily record your performances directly to a USB drive. And if you have a microphone going in, more bang for the buck. You can have vocals and instruments all recorded on the DGX 670. It's like a dream come true for people on a budget who want to make great music and entertain friends and family. Talking one more time about the outputs on the DGX 670. The outputs are pathetic. I gotta say, Yamaha, what bad dream were you in when you decided to only put one output? Should have been at least a dedicated output for headphones and a dedicated output for left and right. It would have amplified the value of this in the eyes of producers and others in the marketplace who don't have time to go get that cable I talked about. But anyway, a dedicated headphone jack provides a private listening option. However, in order to get the best from this jack, you got to use what I showed you. You got to use the cables that I mentioned in the beginning. And if you go onto my Amazon affiliate link, you can get the Y-splitter stereo breakout cable, and that will take away all the problems that you might have been facing. One more time, talking about USB to host, it allows for digital connection to a computer or smart device, enabling MIDI and audio transfer. Really helpful when you are producing music on your computer. Not to mention the awesome ability to play other input sources to your DGX using Bluetooth audio. The DGX 670 supports Bluetooth audio, allowing for wireless streaming of stereo sound to Bluetooth-enabled devices. And this can be handy for playing along with tracks or using the keyboard as a high-quality Bluetooth speaker. Truly amazing. And you know what? If you've got audio coming out of the USB, you can take a Bluetooth feed into the keyboard and out, along with whatever you're doing on the keyboard, into the DAW. It is bananas. It's absolutely crazy. So when I think about the poor choices Yamaha made in providing just one output, it's almost atoned for in some way. Talking about the enhanced performance, connecting the DGX 670 to an external amplifier or PA system using the stereo outputs becomes easy when you have the Y-splitter cable. So again, if you need the Y-splitter cable, I'm going to put a link below. Grab it. Also, check out my affiliate store where you can actually get the DGX or any other keyboard from Yamaha or Korg that are available on Amazon. So check out the affiliate store. It's azexperiment.com. azexperiment.com. There are many practical applications for this keyboard. Musicians can create high-fidelity recordings of their compositions, capturing the full detail and expression of their performances, even vocals. Live performers have the ability to output stereo to professional sound systems using that splitter cable. Music producers can integrate the DGX 670 into their studios. They can use it as a controller. They can also use it to drive some clean sound. Again, check out my latest release. It's called Happy Trappy. It's there on Spotify and Apple. Home musicians, even casual players, can enjoy superior sound quality during practice and casual recording sessions, enhancing their overall playing experience. In summary, my friends, today we've learned that stereo recording and output is possible from the DGX 670, but you gotta get that splitter cable or you gotta use the USB audio out, and it significantly impacts the sound quality. Take it from me, I recorded in mono for a while from the DGX 670, but when I changed it to stereo, my goodness, talk about night and day. Thank you for joining me today. Let me know about your experience with the DGX 670 audio outs and USB. You take care and talk to you soon.